Okay, alright. Update video. Here it is. Sean with Dirty Back Madness. How are you going? How are you doing? How are you doing? Monday morning. Back at work. But, how did my weekend go? I should tell you all that. Weekend. We did a lot over the weekend. We went over the Dripping Springs. That's where my parents live. It's a little bit west of Austin. And we had a great time. We drank some beer. Drank a lot of beer. Drank more beer. Then after that, drank a little bit more beer. And that's pretty much all you can, well, no. There's a lot more other stuff you can do other than drinking beer. But then again, it's so much beer. If you go to the Dripping Springs, there's not a corner, road, street, or house out there that doesn't have beer. You know, it's just everywhere. We went to this place called, me and my wife and daughter went to a place called Family Business. Family Beer Business. I think that's what it's called. I don't have terrible memory. I can't. Don't rely on me on remembering things. So, there you go. Point said. So, yeah, we went to a Family Beer Business. And I believe that's what it was called. And it was a great time. Like, the lights, they had band, music. I think my wife got a chocolate beer. And I got a stout. Like, stoked. The stout beer, I think mine was like 8.9%. That was pretty strong. Like, one beer in, I was pretty relaxed. I was really relaxed. A little too relaxed. My daughter, they had a playground. That's what's awesome about this place is that you got these breweries that have playgrounds. But the only downside to that, I mean, we're responsible parents. We stay at the playground with our kid and watch our kid the whole entire time. But there are some times where you go to these breweries and the parents just like leave their kid on the playground, and there's no parent in sight. You just see the kid. Like, we had to leave this one place. I won't say the business name because that's wrong, but I'll just say this, that we were trying to play putt-putt over there, and they had like a little putt-putt course. This wasn't the Family Business. It was a completely other different place. And we were trying to play putt-putt over there. And this was actually just another brewery. And I was getting my daughter out there, and we were playing a little bit of putt-putt, and all of a sudden, like, this kid just comes out of nowhere and just takes her golf club and golf ball, and he's like, I want to play. And I was like, oh, that's cute. Where's your parents? Where do you have parents? I don't know. Did they leave you? Where are your parents? So, me and my wife, we were just kind of looking around, and there's no parents in sight. And I'm pretty sure, like, if there was a child predator in the area, like, they would just snatch this kid up in a heartbeat. So I just felt bad for the kid. I don't know what to do. Like, he was obviously very lonely. There was no other kid in the playground because they had a playground and a putt-putt area. And this kid was just all alone, and he kept wanting to come and play golf with us and play with Marlena, which is no issue at all. I didn't want to be responsible for another person's kid. Like, the brewery was a fair bit of land, and I just didn't want the kid following us where, like, the kid's just further away from the parents and the kid's just with us, and that just looks bad picture. No. We're just like, we're leaving, and we're getting the hell out of here. So we just got a bad vibe from that, bad feelings, and we're just like, no, this isn't right. So yeah, we just kind of packed up and left and went on over to another brewery, which is the Family Business. And so yeah, that was a great time. Super awkward. It was one of those situations where you never really expect what you get thrown into, and you don't really know how to handle this situation. And all I could know how to do is just leave. I didn't want to be a part of that situation. I wanted the kids to at least go back to the playground, because the playground was closest to where all the other adults were. So we at least got him back to the playground, like close to them. And then we got my daughter Marlena, we got the hell out of there. We were just like, nope, we're done. Super awkward. So that was that story. And then the next day we woke up and we decided to take a little bit of a trip over to I think it's pronounced Burnett, Texas. My dad says burn it, like you're burning it. And my mom says Burnett. My wife, I think she said Burnett. I'm pretty sure she said Burnett. So it's kind of like an ongoing battle right now to figure out what the correct pronunciation of Burnett, Texas is. So there you go. I just said Burnett, Texas. And next door, we decided to stop by Spider Mountain. Spider Mountain is the one and only bike lift in Texas. Open all year long. They got cabins. I did not know that. I looked at all the videos all around, all the mountain biking videos on YouTube, and nobody ever showed the cabins. I did not know that they had cabins. And the highest they ever go for room rates, like overnight stays, is like $280. Out of the whole entire year, we actually looked at their brochure. The highest they ever went was $280, and that was like during the summer. So that's not bad. That's pretty much like your average price for like a 3 or 4 star hotel. That's not bad. And you get a bike park. Also, another thing is the hugest bike tees. I mean, I was still waiting. I didn't want to. It was a lot of money. I didn't have my bike with me in the first place. And so, yeah, I'm still waiting on my arm to heal. Couldn't ride it. So we were just visiting. And we got to talking to a lot of folks, and man, you don't even have to be in the mountain bike. You don't even have to have a mountain bike. You don't have to even have anything. I mean, you still have to show up with clothes. But if you go there and show up with nothing, they'll give you a bike. They'll give you a helmet. They'll give you pads. And I think they'll even give you shoes. Like, they'll dress you up, man. Like, they will take you in. They're going to be like, okay, you're going to go mountain biking today. With the price, I mean, if you obviously show up there with nothing, it's going to be a little expensive. I mean, it's like $99 for the bike, $20 for all the helmet and pads, and then you get to the bike all day bike lift, which is $50. So all that adds up. So I mean, if you just want to experience it, that's not bad. You never done mountain biking, and you just want to try it out, that's not bad for those prices. Not bad at all. So that was definitely a treat. The only thing that my daughter was getting a kick out of was throwing rocks all over the place. Like, and all it was cute because all she was doing was like, oh, bike, rocks. More rocks. And they also had that's another thing. Another thing that I have not seen in other videos discuss about is that they have an awesome, huge lake. It's called Buchanan Lake. That's another thing I don't know how to pronounce. I believe it's pronounced Buchanan Lake, something. And also on the property, they let you rent a pontoon boat if you want to go out into the water and just kick it back and relax. So that was an awesome weekend, guys. I don't know. Even though that I didn't even get the bike, Spider Mountain, it was still pretty worth it just to kind of get out there and check it out. So next weekend, should be, hold on. And next weekend, I promise you guys, I promise, triple, quadruple, promise there's going to be a bike video next week because my arm is feeling pretty good right now. And next weekend I should be ready to roll for sure. Like, I ain't lying. I'm not gonna lie to you guys anymore. I know I said in the last video that let's see if I can try to ride. That's just with treating injuries, you're not really sure. And technically I've already lost a lot of time on the bike through the rib, busting my ribs up and then the arm. So technically I've kind of been off and on the bike throughout an entire month, and it sucks. So yeah, next weekend I should be back onto the bike, and I think just to kind of get my arm back, either let's go back over to Sugarland Trails. That's my number one spot in Houston, guys. Like, that's for me, like, as a beginner just trying to get back into it. That's an awesome place to go to. Another place I definitely want to try around in the Houston area is go up to Cypress. Heard a lot of great things about that place. So yeah, that's y'all's update for today. And again, I wouldn't be able to do this channel without you guys. Like, I'm still shocked. I'm past 100 subscribers. Like, how did that happen? I don't understand. That wouldn't have been able to happen without you guys. So thank you so much. That's a lot of support. I appreciate it, guys. So I guess I'll leave y'all here, and until next time, like as always, get out, go ride, get dirty. See you guys.